Hello there, everybody. This is No Name 117, and with me today is. Okay, I barely heard you.
Oh, hello, I'm here.
Okay, that's
I'm
working a
I'm
little better.
I'm coming at you from my living room.
Yeah. Right. I need to mess with the audio slightly because you're a little quieter than I am. I'm actually gonna probably turn down my mic volume a tiny bit and turn
Is
you up in
is the
Discord.
video is the ship on the stream an ABY
The
triple twin quad?
no, the one you're seeing is basically a 1920s King George V.
Oh, okay, good. I see the two quads.
Yep, two
I
quads.
was about to get really annoyed that you had a triple, a twin, and then a quad, which is just that's
I didn't
somehow
hit
more
start
cursed.
game.
That's somehow more cursed than Manitoba. A triple in front, a twin over it, and
Oh,
a quad in the back.
okay. Ah.
Oh, it's been a while since I played FTD.
Yep. Well, I mean, I've booted it up, but I haven't done anything in it for a while. Although I was building Cold
I've been
Lake.
playing Naval Art. I've been playing a
Yeah.
lot of Naval Art.
All right. So I've got Manitoba here. I love how when I boot it up, its bow is just facing directly down, or its bow shear is facing directly down because of all that. And yeah, I should also probably say, hello Hoffman, and hello Arc Trooper South, and yeah, welcome to the live stream. What's wrong? Works well in Vic 2, a 3-2-4. Well, I mean, this is a 4-2-3, so
3-2-4. It would be absolutely cursed.
so three, two,
Reverse Manitoba.
four, rather than a 4-2-3, which is what we have here.
Yeah, imagine how cursed that would be.
Yeah, that would be really cursed. I really want Rule Waves 2 at some point to encourage like a 2-3-3-2 layout. Pensacola.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna swap up the camo because I don't like this camo very much. And I think
I
what I
like it. It looks cool. Maybe a little pukey, but it's an improvement because it's blue.
yeah,
The turrets are bright white.
unfortunately. We might have to work with another one. But I mean, to be fair, the paint on these ships is going to change over the course of their career. We get it when the campaign mode of
Maybe this
Ultimate
is
Admiral get released. Whenever that
uh,
happens. Which is never. What?
this might be like peacetime
This? No, this would be wartime. Wartime
camo.
camos would be, actual dazzle. Peacetime camos are probably some form of gray or yeah, probably some form of gray or white.
All right. So
Um,
I'm gonna build the mast, I guess. Whoa. Oh.
Unless are gonna
Oh.
be a little
Oh.
confusing, but I'm trying to think what I need to build because there's still a lot of stuff which needs to be built.
How much radar does she have? Like, did you have any sets?
Yeah, she'd have radar. I actually have some customized sets of radar myself. I can quickly put those down, which I use on my other vessels.
How high up do you think the radar should be placed? As high as possible, like on the top of the foremast, or
Wherever
low?
was realistic on a battleship. Part of me is like I could spawn in another one of mine, but no.
Lag would be a no. No, no, no. USS
Let
Iowa
me
radar.
load up.
I'm just gonna use an Iowa
Yeah,
for figuring out where the radar is supposed to go, because that's
the
a big brain
campaign
idea.
will release the same year. It's a Star Citizen.
Very
Yeah,
high up.
yeah, you're probably right on that one. Let me. Okay, I have a couple of radar
Like
sets,
right
so I want to keep them.
here-ish.
I want to keep my radar relatively, at least somewhat common across ships. So I'm gonna place down the various radar sets I've built so far, back here at the stern of the ship.
It's being used for that. None. Good. So
I
here's
probably
roughly
don't want
where
that.
radar should be placed.
All right, I got 5 on the stern of the ship. If you have an idea. Top 50 foot pole. I mean, you can just literally save any of those. She is still listing very heavily. Um, did we ever max out the air pumps to 100?
I don't know. I'm currently installing some of the
Set the
radar.
pump from 0 off
How
to
did it get
1
done
full
on
potential. We should probably... I see
push
why our
back?
resting pumps is currently 0. Do you have like any weird um PID or command block setup which does this? Because we should probably increase them to 100.
I probably do. Give me a minute. I'm
Where would that be located? In the AI rooms, probably.
yeah, give me a second. I'm gonna
I mean, there's also the thought where you could do multiple radars, like have one set for air search and one set for naval search. We probably want the
see.
larger radar set, one of the 2 larger radar sets I
Center
placed down at the stern.
line. Center line at the water line. That would be right here.
So here
Oh,
are...
this is a massive bulkhead running the length of the ship. Uh, right here. Altitude sea level.
Where... Okay, do we have an
Yeah,
AI
no, no, no.
room of...
Air pumps should be low. They should be.
Should be... What?
Air pumps should be low. Because they are being controlled by PID,
Alright,
which is it's only controlling altitude.
yeah, maybe we should remove that PID.
I'm looking
And,
through the TDS, which I'm looking at
and just...
for roll control.
I wouldn't bother with roll control. I would say just have the air pumps at 100, and then we'll ballast the ship out when it's done.
There it is. There it is.
Oh, I
There it
accidentally
is.
removed it. That was literally a misclick. So, let me just place an ACB down and increase them to 100%, and just, we'll see how well she floats.
No, no, hold on, hold on, hold on.
What?
There we go. Good. Yeah. Drop her real quick.
Okay. Did you add something else in?
I'm doing a thing, and it's very stupid, but
Okay, so I
very
did place that
intelligent.
PID back down. Should I remove it again?
Just hold on. Just let me do it. I've
Okay.
gotta. I need to remember where the funnels are. There they are. That's the PID.
Yeah, she would be a 4-screw design. I mean, she's a pretty big ship. Big ships like this are 4-screw, usually. Right, I need to get that sorted. And this, although that's probably pretty easy to do. Decorations.
Good. There we go. And just to check,
I mean, the simple solution here is to
testing roll to see how far she can force herself to roll,
okay.
which shouldn't be that
Don't
far
worry, Miss
because it requires her to be in the water.
German Admiralty 1915.
Basically, I'm counter flooding right now. Realistically, she would be flipping all the way over, but this is the maximum counter flood angle,
Okay.
22 degrees.
I mean, at some point I'll probably have to put something in these ships to allow for actual counter flooding and such. Although, I mean, there's many
I
ways you
mean,
can
right now
just...
she rolls through counter flooding,
Yeah, I mean, there's
so
many ways you can just jury rig it. Uh, okay, so I want to make sure I have the alloy block there, but I need the alloy downslope. 1 meter. Why am I hearing myself?
anyways, do you have your radar?
Yeah, they're on the stern.
They are, okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
grab like any of them.
I'm going to grab all of them, actually.
Me. Which one do I need? That one.
You see, radar Creston. What is Creston, a cruiser?
Crescent was a destroyer. On one side of the ship to take But one-sided ship to hit further than normal, like the USS Texas. Yep. Weren't there like other ships that did that too? Like I vaguely remember USS Nevada also doing that.
I'm not entirely sure if
I thought, yeah, because I thought Nevada did it too.
Texas is definitely the most famous example, though.
Yeah. I gotta get
Oh,
that
here's
to
this.
2 meter
Here's the
alloy
Spindar I
down. So
used for Olympia, but
yeah, and it's okay. She probably wouldn't have that radar, but we can use that radar as the American radar.
I'm
So
probably gonna redesign it.
yeah, I mean you can have a couple different sets for the American radar.
BC, because big old radar. This isn't spinning. Hey, I can do a thing called telespin.
No. I guess my question is, do we want it up there? Because I mean, okay, which mast is this based off of? Is this based off of a North Carolina mast? No, this is based off like a King George V mast, I think, or a
I kind of
Vanguard
just grabbed
mast.
a radar platform off in Iowa.
Because I imagine that the radar platform would have been more based on like Vanguard probably, because the these ships would have been modernized there. So 53.5% max test tilt was 24% on text. No one cares, but that one captain cares. It's pretty amazing though.
Oh,
They're just like, well, we need to shoot further. How do we do it? Well, let's just tilt the whole ship. Yeah, it is nice
um,
having Manitoba floating higher out of the water because it does mean that we have all of this extra buoyancy to play with.
where's the radar on HMS Vanguard?
That's a good
Turns out she
question.
actually used like Aegis system or whatever.
Age Aegis system in the late 1940s.
Yeah, very practical. Guided missile battleship. That is absolutely
It
cursed.
was considered.
I
Okay, so it looks like her radar platform might be more. Hold on, let me board the boat. Might be
oh,
more.
I see. Okay, I see where the radar was mounted. I see
Yeah,
where it is.
yeah.
So I'm gonna make your mask look better, but by making it look terrible. Don't worry.
Yeah. I mean, the masts I have right now are kind of placeholders. Really, the only thing is, the pole in the center and then the side poles are in the correct position. Other than that, yeah,
Yeah, don't
mess with
worry.
it like
I'm
that. Although,
going to improve it. We'll go with that word.
okay, it's not the right color. Let me
Oh
make
yeah,
some.
what paint should I use? 3.
Yeah, 3. Although I guess you could do 5 for the superstructure because I used to do that, but we haven't been doing that on this ship. If we need to do that in the future, then I will mess with it
Um,
in some way. I'm gonna
I'm
mess
going to
with.
extend this out by another block.
Now, one issue is these poles here aren't the same diameter as the main mast, because what I've done is I've used mimics to reduce its size. So,
Those weren't actually reduced, but okay,
yeah, well, I use,
previously. But
so we can do that. But yeah, extending that like that is a far better idea, and I was planning on doing something like that. He's back, shoots, he scores
I
Century
have
Command D-Day
Billy
Shorebone
Joel's
Bud.
Piano Man stuck in my head, and you do too now.
I don't think
Let's
I'm allowed
just.
to sing it on Twitch, but yeah, I do.
Oh no, you'd be violated.
Yeah. Alright, spin it and make sure it doesn't clip. If it does clip,
All right.
that is a really, really fast spin. I usually set to like
Well,
1. It clips.
the eclipse. Yeah. Could you move the mask back by a block?
That's possible, but I don't think it would be realistic. So I think we either need to extend the platform out another block or uh mess with the radar mast.
Vanguard has a kind of
I mean,
different
I guess her
dish.
radars are kind of on top of various things, but I gave you like
Tiny indeed.
multiple models,
Oh
so
yeah, something
that one
slightly
works.
like this.
That one works.
It just feels a bit too square.
I think it'll work well enough. Especially if we kind of support it and put fences around it. It'll kind of decorate
Honestly,
out that area.
I'm not a big fan of it. I'm not a big fan of it. I like this, but
It's too wide. You try to move it out one block. Try to adjust the platform, and then we can
I'm going
do some things to
to
kind of push
make.
it out.
I'm gonna modify this slightly.
Okay, I'm gonna delete the radars on the stern end of the ship. I mean, there's a thought where we could do one radar there, and then we could have a second, smaller radar of probably
Right.
the same type as the CSL or Coat St. Luke. Um, up higher up on the mast. So we have kind of our surface search radar. Maybe we have a second surface search radar, a stern. I don't know if we need one there, and then we can have one mounted up higher. Although, you know, maybe we do only have one surface search radar there and then one up on the, or the air search radar up on the mast. I mean, the logical inconsistencies from stuff aren't really all that important. Or potential logical inconsistencies when we actually get to the game. Okay, so I kind of want to build out up on top of the bridge more. It's like this section here. Actually, I need to build under it still, because it needs to look better supported. It is also annoying that, you know, day-night cycles on.
Yeah.
Which needs to be messed with. Alright, so we have this here.
All
So,
right. I did
do
a thing. It looks
piece
probably
there.
awful, but yeah, it looks probably awful, but just what does how does that look?
Hold on. Um, well, it's a new form of radar. It would be a new radar. I would recommend moving the two inner ones in a little bit. And does it still clip?
No, it's a taller radar.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna take the inner ones and use them as a sort of vague circle. Uh,
I mean, yeah, you can mess with it a little bit and then use that radar. Oh no, the start is here. You're starting to get channel points. I need to do something proper with channel points. Any ideas on, like, what symbol channel points should actually be? Should I, like, have a warship of some sort?
you get 20 points, and it's HMS formidable. Oh, fine.
No, no, no. It would be... It would probably either be HMS Tiger or HMS Lion or, like, SMS Seydlitz or something.
Congratulations, you did not explode.
Yes. Yeah, none of those ships explode. Well, okay. Technically, Seydlitz and Lion did both explode, but they weren't destroyed by exploding. If that makes any sense.
All right, so radar. I've kind of made it a little bit circular. This could
Spec
probably
that
be
is
a
airplanes over
later
the
model
waves.
of radar refitted on after the campaign or during the campaign.
Or, wait, what do you mean?
I'm not sure. I'm just trying to explain why this radar would be slightly differently designed.
So you're thinking after the campaign? But it needs to look that way during the campaign.
Yeah, I'm just spitting out
Uh,
ideas. Just look at the radar.
yeah. I mean, it looks pretty decent, so... Actually, I do kind of like that. So yeah, it might be one I save and then fit to other ships, too. So maybe we do have just a few different models of radar. It's not like similar stuff didn't happen with historical navies. Where is my...
Could be a bit of a crash course in having a bunch of different radars, seeing which ones work, and using that.
Oh, I see what I'm supposed to do here. That's not gonna work, so I need this. Just get rid of that. Do that. I see a bunch of chat messages. Radar waves. Think about it, you need a certain amount of waves to send a message. Oh, interesting. Interesting idea. Alright, so... like, part of me wants to do this, and part of me which kind of wants to build out just a little bit like this. Although... probably more like this. I think something like that would be more likely to be done. Although, I don't know. I don't know. That kind of looks ugly. You're 2 IQ.
To be fair, this could also just be a slightly more advanced version of an existing radar set. It's just like an incremental upgrade that was given out to the
Yeah.
Manitobas and
Not.
deployed across the fleets in new ships.
I mean,
I
these
mean,
weren't new ships at the time. These were originally built in the 30s, and we're talking about the 50s.
so how old would they be? Because older ships would receive newer radars first.
Uh, Manitoba's would have been from... let me look. I have the message on Discord here where I timed it all.
37, 36 for
Yeah,
Indestructible, 37 for Manitoba. For
yeah,
all the same Manitobas, they were rebuilt in 37.
yeah. First rebuild.
Manitoba Indestructible sent for format 3 fit in Feb 46.
Yeah.
Canada rebuilt. So it seems they should have. I mean, they should have relatively capable radars. I would say maybe this is either a different model of radar or
I think it's just a
because for
different
anything,
model. I'll probably reuse it for like the New Brunswicks and might refit it to some existing ships if I really need to.
for all we know, this could actually be like a British radar.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, though, all of our ships would have been refit in Britain last, so that would be everything from the, or, what was our first one? The Alberta, I think? All the way through to the, Icelands, or Iceland and Haida.
Okay.
Yeah, so... But I mean, I might use this radar for the Manitobas, the New Brunswicks, and then Iceland and Haida, and then just leave what I have on, or what I already have on, like, the St. Lawrence's and the rest of them. Alright, so... there we go. Can do that. Oh, come on. Okay, so if I do this, I need a staircase up here somewhere.
I'm gonna save this radar as something, I guess.
Something which exists.
Radar BC2. Do you want two of these radars or one?
Mm, here, put the walkway here. Ooh, that's a good question.
Because Vanguard only had one radar.
Yeah, it might be better to have... yeah, it might be best to only have one radar and then mount air search radar on top of the mast. Or on the sides. Oh, God.
I don't think she had air search radar. Except
I
is
see something up there on
hold
top
on,
of
I
that
have
top
this
mast.
ship bucket image.
Yeah, I have a
Check
actual
Discord real quick.
photograph.
Is it like a tiny little radar right above the main search radar? Or what looks to be a tiny little radar?
You can see where it is. Oh, hold on, I got a Twitter ping. Some
Yeah.
person liked my tweet. Okay, there we go. Just checking that. You can see where it is. It's pretty visible in that screenshot. Or that picture. What was
Yeah.
I? Okay, so I was looking for my stairs, but have my stairs here. Where are my stairs? Do I actually have my stairs somewhere here? Please tell me I saved my stair stack thing. Oh god, I normally grab it from another boat. And I don't think I have it saved. Crap. How did I forget to do that? I'm probably gonna have to load in another boat. I'll make it a destroyer so it'll be relatively less laggy. Just be prepared.
Alright.
Um, where is
A
it?
very small platform to install the air search radar on.
I will load in probably like maybe an Oliver class destroyer.
Oliver has a Perry?
Receiving. Turning off.
Man, imagine being so awesome that your middle name was Hazard.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be pretty awesome.
Like, that's just a flex.
Yeah.
Yo. 135. Forward. 5.
Or last name.
5.
Oh, yeah. I think one of the most representative last names in history would have been, what was it, that one Civil War General Burnside? Who had, some really massive sideburns.
You know what? I think that's more a case of he got that he had those sideburns because of that last name.
Probably.
If I had a last name like Burnside, I would definitely get massive sideburns because that's the proper Chad move
Zach
to make.
Hazard and Mike Byrne fire on YouTube. Okay. I don't think he was very memorable. I don't remember if he was bad or just boring.
It's boring.
As a Union General, because the good Union Generals were like, you know, Sherman, Grant, and probably Meade.
I'm going to do a thing. I'm going to
Oh
make a
no, we
very
got to show
ominous
himself
thing.
in battle. Okay.
Alright, sweet. So now I can add teeny babby radar.
Here's what we do. No. There we go. Change to a decoration, and then move down, right? Okay. Shift tether point down, and apply with mirror. And there we go. That's fixed.
There we go. Got a
McClellan got
little
chosen,
radar.
or McClellan got chosen. Yeah. Got it. Oh yeah, little radar platform up there. Is that tall? That's probably a good height. You know, we detail that a little bit more, and it'll look proper.
Yeah. I mean, I just gave basic mimic
Yeah.
work and a tiny little platform.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know why we're on Civil War history. I've just been watching Aton Shea recently, and I guess
Most of
just
that
started discussing it.
platform is kind of just to keep funnel smoke from punching from getting in. But
Yeah. Have you ever watched any Aton Shea at all, or no?
no, no,
Oh, good channel.
we're taking some hefty. Oh god, that destroyer is.
Yeah.
Man, living on that thing
Flag
would
line from
not be
mast A to
fun.
B. We need someone else to do all that stuff. I don't do any rigging.
Yeah,
There's someone who has volunteered.
I
Um,
can do rigging,
you just gotta
but
wake
that's
up.
a matter of I don't want to.
Rigging is horrible to
Rigging is
try to get done in this.
my god. I'm trying to walk around on the Oliver class DD, and it
Oh
is
yeah, it's horrible. Don't try to walk around on it.
Oh no, I'm trying to like, stand on this
Oh.
little ship, and it is a really Do you have a radar half embedded into a mast?
Hold on, what? The radar
There's a
is
radar.
just outside of it. This has been given just barely enough clearance to work.
What do you mean?
What do you... Wait, what?
Well, I'm gonna take a look at your stream.
Is it, like, longer for you?
No, it's sitting in the mast for me.
Oh. Okay, so the piston hasn't adjusted it. Because for
Take a look.
me, it's on a piston, so the piston's pulled it back for me.
This stream's taking a minute to
Okay.
catch up, and I'm gonna.
Cutting through the water.
Oh,
like a
yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that's weird.
It's very compact, but it just barely works. I mean, the Oliver class destroyer did have to jam a lot of stuff into. She technically had a 2-inch armored conning tower, so... Actually, no, it might have been 4-inch. So, that had to be modeled on.
God, that's a lively. That's a lively ship.
In terms of the rolling, I mean, she's a
The
destroyer.
tank, yeah, that's to be fair. To be fair, Manitoba is for some reason pretty lively and not taking. I'm gonna decrease her roll period a little bit because that's a pretty extreme set of roll.
This destroyer?
Manitoba. She's
Okay.
doing like 5 8-degree lists, which is not how
Yeah.
a battleship is supposed to function in barely
Oh.
very heavy seas.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, she'll
Yeah.
probably get better. %. Good. Chief on that destroyer. Yeah. I mean, she writes herself every time, but... I probably would not want to take this destroyer in heavy seas. But I mean, destroyers in general did get tossed around a lot in heavy seas, so... Although I
I'm
think
just
mine are particularly bad. I might need to, like, figure out a way to cut down on some of the top weight.
watching Manitoba's stability in a in a sea state like this, which I would classify this as a heavy sea state.
Yeah. I
It
would
seems like she tops out her PAD a bit.
I would say wait for us to adjust the buoyancy. Because if, if her buoyancy gets adjusted and her center mass gets really lowered because of it, she'll be fine. And
What's the
plus,
question state at
it only
100%?
needs to look good in images. 6 out of 10 sea state. Possibly.
Yeah, it's a pretty hefty. The water is being unkind. When is the sea ever kind?
Never trust the sea.
Yeah, it's like the Joker. It's always lying. That's not his thing, but yeah. -3. Please drop. I said drop.
Alright, so I'll probably add some pillars in there.
Okay. So, yeah, Manitoba has. Did you set up an ACB?
I did not. Why? Oh, I put one down to do something, but it doesn't do anything, so... You can delete it. You never trust the sea because men come back gay. Oh god. Why did I say oh god to that? Shouldn't matter. Right, mirror mode.
Where did you put down that ACB?
Maybe joke, yeah. It was like right by the PID.
Yeah, I can't see it, so.
It might have been deleted, I don't know.
It probably was, because I can't see it.
Seeing yourself
Good
out.
indicator.
Alright, so I need pillars here. And oh hey, I can put it here. Mimic alloy. Actually, no. Let me get a little pole. It's been a while since I've actually properly started doing the superstructure on a ship, just because of everything going on recently. So,
Yeah.
uh,
I feel like the twins. I don't feel like I have much really to do right now because I'm not. I don't know what kind of superstructure you're going for at all.
all
Really.
right, we need to. Okay, so I guess the superstructure is kind of like, imagine the ship was built as a North Carolina and then had it modernized in Britain.
That sounds cursed. But okay.
Yeah.
Sounds very cursed.
Let's see.
Honestly, I'd put down. I'm thinking maybe putting down little platforms here around the Connie Tower. You know, like that.
Of course, the Brits had to ruin a North Carolina.
You win some, you lose some. Okay, that's just a block. That's a brick. I hate that. Everyone hates that. Your mom hates that.
Could do that. It's like that additional platform there.
I'm basically adding small platforms to either side of the bridge, or to either side of the structure underneath the bridge.
Okay. We also do need
So,
more
like,
anti-aircraft guns. I'd have to grab her drawing again. Hey there, Ricky. She hated that.
new
I'm
decoration,
not
alloy
liking
plate.
what I did here.
3, forward, backwards, 3, forward position, 1.
Here's what we do instead. I think okay, yeah, that looks prettier. I want to work on the underside of this superstructure here very shortly. I have an idea for it. It's going to be tricky. You're gonna say someone jumps or getting knocked out there. I mean, to be fair, actual battleships do have some issues with that. Maybe, I don't know. Tight ceilings in some places. What was I? Alright, I need to go to... Or go to Discord, go scroll all the way down, and just grab the images of Manitoba, wherever I put them.
Well, I think
Where
I
did I
need to
put
make
them?
binoculars. Alright, make a binocular.
Because I know I put images for the Manitoba somewhere. In either General or General 2 with own thing. Okay, so those were those. That's older stuff. Those are destroyers. Lake. This could take me a little bit to find, unfortunately. Anything about 70 of all concussions were stairway related. Colors doesn't work. I see colors doesn't work. It's not gonna be in there. It's not gonna be here. God damn it! Where did I? Is this something where I just literally send them to you at one point and then use those? Because I'm gonna have to scroll up through our chat logs a lot to find these images.
Oh boy, that seems painful.
Because I don't want to boot up Rule the Wave. I don't want to have to boot up Rule the Waves 2 again right now. So, okay, so there's the colorization, there's the cruiser. Oh yeah, there's me discussing that cursed anti-aircraft mount I built. There's Manitoba partially done. There's a good picture of underneath the Iowa's bridge. I'm going to open up that and move it over so that I can look at that. We've been warned about cramped accommodations. Okay. Ah, it was a mistake having the heating blanket here now, is what I'm realizing. Yeah, I'm having to scroll up a serious amount to find these images. Okay,
2
so
is black, right?
found them.
2 is black, right?
I think so. 2 is the sort of black which the water line uses. 9 is
Cool.
like an actual dark black. 9 would be the sort of black you'd use for a hole. 2 would be the sort of black you'd use at the water line. And then I think it might be... Well, what black do I have up here? So I think it's like 14 I usually use for funnel tops. Is that right? Which one do I use on here? 6. 6 is what I use for funnel tops, apparently. So 6 is the black for funnel tops.
All right. I mean, I just wanted to know so I could make a
Okay, so
relative.
I got the images of Manitoba back. They're
'Cause
not
I'm
going
just
to
trying to make
be
a very
necessarily in
simple.
order, but
I'm just trying to make a very simple.
I think you could probably figure it out based on the director. Actually, that's a little difficult. Okay, so which one is the more modern? Oh, right. Right. Oh, yeah, I have the original Manitoba design as one of them. And then there's 2 with the electro-optical director, and only Manitoba herself receives that rebuild. So I believe that's the one where she goes from having, 15 light AA, 52 medium AA, to 57 light AA, 40 medium AA, right? Yeah.
I don't know what you were talking about.
I sent you 3 images.
Okay.
Um,
I'm currently staring at
so if
binoculars.
we wanted to start putting the anti-aircraft down, we could. We'd be probably doing the earlier version with the 57 light AA and 40 medium AA, because I'm still not completely sure whether this battleship is Manitoba or indestructible yet. Which one do we think we're building here? Because indestructible got completed first, Manitoba followed her pretty close behind, and then Canada took a while extra to build.
I mean, we've been calling her Manitoba this whole time, so
Yeah, probably Manitoba. And we can probably just make Indestructible a nearly identical ship. Namesake first, that's the rule. I mean, in this case, all 3 ships are ordered at the same time. One of them got halted, so only 2 were completed at that time, or at the same time. Uh,
wow, this is a very simple little binocular.
oh, you have binoculars saved. Nice. I don't. I should probably refit those to ship.
I just spent the last
Science
5
study
minutes
had a name.
making one.
Yeah. But we're gonna design individual models for each of the 3 ships. With slight differences. I think Canada will probably be the most different.
I actually made binoculars like right now.
Oh. Where? I'm trying to find them. And what platform you put them on. Oh, is that whatever mimic I see?
Sorry, but I just needed to do that. That fair enough. So this is going to be
I'm still don't see them.
decoration. Door. I removed the binoculars. Don't worry.
Okay.
Door.
I mean, if you want to build them,
alloy. Door hatch.
wanted to see the binocs. Anyway, I need a.
Yeah, don't worry. I'll do it in a second. I'm just doing. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I need a staircase here.
So.
I'll just place a staircase in. Alright, these staircases have that annoying feature where they come with decorations. Alright, all those extra decorations are removed, that's good. Okay, you know what I should do is I should get rid of this. Yes, I am seriously gonna do that there. We could do that. We could also do little outcroppings at various points. That's looking a lot better than what we had. This is starting to improve. Make traversable. Traversable what? Okay, so if we want to get the AA on her, or the anti-aircraft guns on her, okay, we still need additional anti-aircraft directors. We still need 3 of them. We have 1 of them on. I'll probably need to add that. But for the anti-aircraft guns, this version of Manitoba would have 52 medium barrels and 15 light barrels. I do think it's probably good to move the 2 of the Bofors you have super firing over the 5-inch guns, because, I mean, we have a ton of spare room. For 52 medium anti-aircraft guns, it's going to be nothing. I mean, I'm just doing medium anti-air and light anti-air off the number of barrels rather than the effectiveness. Where it probably should be number of barrels. Oh, that's a nice binocular set.
Yeah.
That'd be good to fit on my earlier ships, too.
Yeah, feel free to use it. I honestly, it took 5 minutes to make.
Yeah. Okay, what do I need to do?
I'll probably need to make a 45-degree angled version of it.
Alright, I wanted to... Underneath... Oh yeah, I have this image open here. That's what I wanted to look at. I want to find that image so I know what the hell I am about to do. So first of all, this here is conning tower. There should probably be some conning tower slots about here-ish. Let's think about what would work best for said slots.
You mean like windows right under the bridge?
Yeah, but like tiny little slots. I'm thinking probably not usable ones. Ooh, autoloader clips might not be terrible, but probably are terrible, thinking about it in anything more than the simplest of terms. I mean, we could do actual window pieces, or like the door pieces and shrink them. That could work.
I do like how your destroyer is like shaking and bouncing around in like
our gauge increase top.
Really calm seas.
Yeah, it's probably a little heavy up top, just because of from the depths. There's probably some pieces there I need to reduce. It could probably improve a bit. so... Okay, you know what? Bring her out so I can actually see what I'm doing. There we go.
I'm gonna build a tiny little house for the torpedo turrets.
Oh yeah, get the
Just a bit.
torpedoes looking better. Light as a feather, movable as a brick. Alright, so...
It was like a small, like, house, essentially, to stick the torpedo tubes in.
Okay.
Or under. Just like a, not explicitly a canopy, but basically a canopy. What do you think?
Oh... Ooh, I kind of want them on deck, I'll be honest. I
Oh,
want
they're
them,
still
like,
on
on
deck.
deck with a... Or, not without, like... Not with, like, a canopy over them. Like, just properly on the deck with, probably
Alright.
some sort of house built over them. Okay, so 9 is what I need. I need probably... I think an alloy block for the black part in the middle, but I'm trying to think about other things which might be less textured. Maybe just like a mimic cube, which would look good. Okay,
So,
honestly though, I
like
might
a
need you to get a anti-roll program on that destroyer. You're just
like a house.
highlighting your messages.
How do you highlight a message?
Use channel points, which I need to actually create something proper to use channel points on at some point.
Oh.
Okay, so we do that. Left-right scaling. Okay, now up-down scaling. Do like that. Up-down. Yeah, that's looking okay. Then you have me in the highlights, yeah. A new decoration. Copy this. Paste it here. Okay, add in pitch. Okay, so I'm gonna take the left-right scaling up more, and then take the up... No. Take the forward-backward scaling and reduce it down. You know what? I can't see.
Oh. Did I really do that? Oh
No,
god,
no,
that's
no.
I actually did that. Oh no. I'm really that much a fool.
There we go. So I can see now. It looks ugly, as is. God, you highlighted that message.
Well then, that's not a torpedo turret designed to actually have an enclosure because that's old. Mimics. Oh, god, what have I done? What have I done? Did you have any reloads?
No.
Okay. I feel like a door would be a good. This would be a good spot for a door, anyways.
I'm not certain that that works. Alright, so we will add in a, an alloy plate. No, no, oh, better idea. Let it load. Let it. Where is it? The piece I'm looking for.
How much AA did Manitoba have?
How much what?
You posted the
Yeah.
ship.
It would be 52 medium and something light. Like the
Oh,
yeah,
God.
52 medium, 15 light. It was a rather
2 medium, 15 light. Alright, sweet. 4 AA directors. I'll place down 1.
Oh, there we go. Door bulkhead alloy.
Alright, so I've put down 4 medium. I don't have the calculator open. Why don't I have my calculator open?
You know what? I might just get rid of this decoration. Then use this decoration instead. That was a mistake. I'm glad I have that decoration saved right now.
Alright, so I got how many mounts? 13 quads. So 12 quads I can stuff down. And I do indeed have a couple of 1 or 2 spaces. That will not work.
That looks pretty good.
And
Yeah,
more
conning
quads.
tower window. Okay. Now we paste all here. Okay, so calculation. 2. Okay, so I need to do a
Let's go
copy
here.
that. Okay, so I need to do a move all, correct? It's positioning. Okay, so we do that. Start with. Not. God damn it, that was not what I wanted to do. Alright, take this. I'm gonna just kind of center it here. Or maybe move it a little bit. Over this way, not all the way.
1 quad. That's
Or I do it all the way.
1, 2, 3.
I do it most of the way, so I don't have to have one here. Although let me look at the Iowa, how it did it. Yeah, it only had 3. Only had 3 at this section.
You need
We're
2
going to
more
another.
quads worth, so that's 2 more. Alright. Basically putting all the medium AA in twin mounts instead of,
Okay.
well, quads. Basically just because this allows me to spread it out more evenly. And there should be 52 guns. I think it's a good distribution.
Yep. Maybe remove the ones on the bow back. I'm
Why
thinking.
specifically? Because I kind of want to emulate the way the US kind of just stuffed them on the bows, but that makes
I don't
sense.
think they really stuffed them on the bows for like the Iowa or North Carolina.
I think I know some of them
I
had that
can't
happen.
find reference images of that, so I don't think they were present there. So I
There's
think
video of an Iowa bow-mounted quad diving into the water.
maybe at some point they did. I
Yeah,
think it
in
is going
front
to
of
be
me
best
on
to relocate those further back in the ship and just leave that for the anchors. We
Yeah,
have the room,
honestly,
so
I think it's mostly a case of there's going to be water here. The
yep,
ship is not going to be really able to mount that, so
yep.
yeah, it makes sense.
I guess there is the thought we could take the ones astern and turn,
Nope, I don't want that.
a set of doubles into, or two sets of doubles into a set of quads. Too. That might look a little better.
I want to avoid quads, but
Okay.
I have three three twins aside that I can use. So I mostly just want to avoid that because then it's kind of inconsistent. It's like why have
Any
twins
placements are
everywhere when you
discarded
can have
when near
quads?
launch. Oh, okay, that's what's being said. It was an older design of the anti-aircraft and got discarded pretty quickly. So it probably would have been discarded pretty quickly here because this is, a 1950s build, not a 40s build. All right, I'm actually gonna need that on again. But so what piece is this?
All right, redid AA placements. Some of them overhang weirdly. No supports have been installed. No tubs have been installed yet, except for the two that sit kind of awkwardly over some of the secbat guns, which I still find amusing.
Okay.
Which I'm not gonna lie, I might just repeat that to the other two.
Honestly, I kind of don't like the tub. I think you're trying to put too much stuff over these secondary guns when we have so much deck space that we really shouldn't be doing that.
Well, yes, but consider the following: there's gonna be a few boats in the center.
Yeah, but look at how much space we have forward and aft of this, even.
Oh yeah, planes go
Yep. We have one spot for planes, and then
stern. Planes go astern, so boats can probably go
boats are gonna go kind of
either
in
side of the
midships.
funnels. I'm thinking either side of the
Yeah.
funnels with the deck in between them and the sea being kind of kept empty. Probably with a lot of utility stuff.
Well, I mean, we
So
can
I'm
have some of the
thinking,
boats closer to the sides, too. That's kind of what I'm thinking.
yeah.
Um, but, yeah.
Also 15 light AA guns, so
Yeah. I mean,
I do have those to play with.
but I do think it's better to remove them from the tubs. I kind of don't like the look of the tubs overall, because it does feel like something you do if you're desperate for space, and again, we are not desperate for space.
Fair enough.
In the meantime, I shall get to constructing the underside supports for this bridge, and I'm gonna base
Alright,
them on the
the
Iowa.
overhanging AA.
Yeah.
You're kind of cool while you lasted.
Okay, so I'd be using
As a direct result, I now have
stuff like these.
one more AA placement
Idea
to play with.
make this look better. Because I kind of see what the Iowas had, which made them look better, and that was like a walk. I don't know if that's a walkway or cabling or something running around the bridge. Maybe cabling. So maybe it would be good to put in something like that here, or a small detail of just something kind of running around the bridge. Just kind of get that more Iowa-ish look. Although, I don't know, it is supposed to look a little British, so.
Alright, what do you think of the current AA placement? I've remove the overhang AA.
I think that could work.
Trying to
Well,
keep the
look.
plain area clear of AA, aside
Yeah.
from basically the mount right next to it.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to see what it looks like when I get the tubes around the guns. But it could
Yeah.
work.
I'm now going to
Okay,
commit
so
a
do
very intelligent act and make all these AA guns work. May God
Alright,
have
that's
mercy on
stuff
my
I haven't
soul.
even bothered with on my other ships. I'm gonna need to ask you to help.
I bother with that sort of thing because I like to move my ships around and
Yeah.
blow stuff up with them.
I've just been like, okay, let's get it visually complete. Okay, now it's visually complete. I don't care. And I probably should care more.
Yeah, you really should. If anything, it's because your boats got to look good, but they also got to be cool. Very good, like. God, I wish there was a button that allowed me to just mirror to the other side. Instead of this really awkward, well, yes, but actually no mirroring that goes on.
For yeah. So what are we saving the center for? The center for is for boats. Sorry, I missed
Yeah.
that comment. Okay, so we can do something like that. Alright, so then this is gonna be 4. Then I'm gonna do forward backward scaling to 4, and then this is where things are gonna get a little. I'll do it to 3.5. This is where things are gonna get a little tricky. And stay shell and all your rafts are dead. Well, to be fair, you don't rely on lifeboats to get out of a sinking warship, usually. The ship's boats are usually more for getting crew to and from the ship when it's, docked ashore. The
Yeah,
typical lifeboats on a ship are either life jackets or Carly floats.
Jack put it pretty simply with his video.
Yeah.
You're on a warship. If you need to abandon ship, whatever boats are on board are splinters by that point, anyways.
Yeah.
Carly floats are just metal tubes with some cork inside, and they're they're pretty resilient to splinter damage. So
Yeah, that's what they used. So
yeah. AA is the worst part of any given ship, but it's so much fun to spam. The only thing that stops me from being a full-blown American when designing my ships is just, yeah, all this AA is really cool, but have you tried actually putting the guns, making the guns work? It is painful. It is extremely, extraordinarily painful. The result, however, is quite nice.
I need to take this and I need to move it back.
Boop.
I'm fun to see that timber disappear. Yep. So I think this is this piece, right? You know what? I will adjust that to 2.25, and then I'll add another 5 here. And
Oh, the AA should work.
oh yeah, it does. There's one which isn't firing. Although it did rotate, so. I don't know what was going on with that one piece. Oh yeah, for the light AA, because normally I was gonna use those 50 cals, but I did design that custom 50 cal. So do we want to put some of those on this ship?
I mean, it's up to you, honestly.
Probably. Let me quickly get this other piece ready here.
Also, the stern AA isn't done, and that hurts me.
So then this needs to be lowered. Okay, so how? About there. Probably want it to be a little more sloped than that. Wait, hold on. Yeah, it's better. Okay, what you do, just building out some of this, some of the supports here. I have an idea as to how I'm gonna make this look just slightly better too. I'm not gonna implement it quite yet. So, okay, so we have this piece here, which okay, so I'm actually gonna take this guy and
Oh god.
put it here. So delete this decoration, do it on the other side too. Delete that decoration. Cool. Right, so then take this piece, give it more yaw, to maybe about 40 degrees, and then just take that forward backward scaling and turn it down. And apply that with mirror. Good. So Iowa did have some supports like this, and I'm thinking that, you know, getting these supports in is just going to make it look a little bit better. I almost feel like I'm going to have to get another boat decorated, like, while we are doing this, just so I can remember how to do it.
Yeah,
Because I'm rusty right now in terms of this.
Here we go. Full main battery, good.
So yaw needs to be reduced to maybe more here-ish. Okay, so now that section is effectively supported.
I'm going to start installing
She's
lead
moving.
ballast.
Are you moving
That's
her?
intentional.
Okay.
Yes. I'm going to start installing ballast.
Okay, I need to make sure I have also the other alloy plate slope there. Okay, so maybe now alloy
Breaking
plate
news.
slope.
Some bits of lead don't actually off balance a battleship. I would have thought.
What are you doing?
Installing ballast
Oh, to the bottom of it?
to the interior. This is just to balance her out.
Is she having a weird list or something?
Yeah, she's pointing upwards.
Oh, okay, okay, I get what you're doing
Here
now.
we go. There we go. Now it's working. Now it's good. Now the real fun can begin.
Okay, so we are there, so here.
They're
That
leaving it down.
decoration pasted.
I'm slowly replacing parts of her uh keel work with lead to weigh her down
Okay.
properly. She is riding high in the water.
Okay, so copy that. Apply that with mirror. Did I apply this one with mirror? No, I didn't. Oh, what? No, I said copy on that other decoration, didn't I? Why? Why did you do that? Seriously. I swear I hit copy. Copy. Okay, I think that looks a little better. That small amount of extra detail is probably just going to help that out a little bit. But I do think that I need something just kind of running along the side here. I have an idea. So this will just make it look slightly more... Well, you know what? I probably don't want this ship to look super Iowa-ish. So I think we can just leave it as is. I mean, Canada's gonna have that one rounded structure the Iowas or some of the Iowas briefly had. Okay, so the anti-aircraft guns are in place. I need to see if I have my good old sub-object here. Don't think I do. Or not sub-object, prefab.
She's
Do I
sitting in
have
the
it?
water a bit more realistically now.
Okay. I mean, we still want her to be a little high at the moment, because we're still adding weight to her, and once all that weight's added, we can
Yeah,
ballast her out
this feels more
properly.
realistic for a slightly light load.
Yeah.
But she was sitting like 6 meters in the water, and or above the water, and that's like way too much weight,
Yeah.
or way too little weight.
Yeah, but now she's looking good. We do need to do some mast enhancement details. I think still a lot of superstructure enhancement. I know I was working on our aft superstructure last time, and I've just kind of left that. We still need AA directors. Three more of them. Three more of them. We have one. And I think her aft director still needs to be put in. She would have had two main directors.
There's for some reason there's a PID. Oh, hello there.
Did that just suddenly turn off all the,
It didn't. Don't worry.
Okay. Just gonna fix. Oh god, the waves. Alright, so... I almost want to get the cranes in first. So if we look at, say, an Iowa class or a North Carolina, how do they do their boat cranes? And where do they put their boats? I'm not getting a good... Okay, I'm not sure they did proper boat cranes. I see some cranes on the NorCals, or NorCals, so I do something similar to that. I mean, I need to actually see a NorCal someday. Well, NorCal herself.
Yes, I'm just gonna go and walk up to this scrapped ship. Go tour it.
Which
Please tell
one?
me how you're gonna do. Hi, yes, I'm gonna go and tour this scrapped ship. I'm
Yeah.
joking.
Oh, these parts have been long distributed many years ago. I don't care.
Listen, I'm gonna buy those parts.
I'm gonna
I'm
track
build
down
the
every single little piece of steel, and I'm gonna buy them, and I'm gonna reconstruct the ship with her original material. Is that feasible? No! Of course not, but I'm gonna do it anyways.
By the way, the air pumps,
Yeah.
for the sake of making them function, I'm setting them all to up to hover. Manually! Do you know how many compartments there are in
Is
Manitoba?
there a way? Do it with an ACB.
I can't.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, do you have helium pumps? No, right?
Okay,
Just normal air
so
pumps.
I'm using the air pumps for, like, pitch control, or I want to.
Okay.
Which means I need to set them all to up so they can be controlled without an overriding.
I mean,
Hey,
you
all
could
air
put
pumps must do this.
you could put a few in the bow and a few in the stern.
No, it's literally a case of I have to make all of the pumps
Oh, okay.
up pumps. Otherwise, it'll just override and
Okay,
you know,
that makes sense.
yeah. The pain is physical and emotional.
Alright, let me get the North Carolina class battleship looked up again so I can actually look at the cranes. So there are a couple cranes on her. The King George the Fifth, where are the cranes?
I'm literally just to the forward turret. A turret.
Oh god. From the bow to A turret?
Yeah.
Is this worth it?
Yes. The ship won't
Okay.
be like sitting with her bow in the deep, in the drink.
Okay, so that's not what I want. I want sub-objects mode. Alright, so cranes I have some options for. And I'm just gonna start placing them down.
No, alternatively, I can just I can just balance her with weights, and my soul would be less tarnished that way. And I know a very easy way to do that. It's to just remove the ballast.
Okay, so these are both shitty cranes. So the illustrious cranes are bad. Indomitable boat crane is actually pretty good. Prince Edward Island's aircraft crane is a larger version of Indomitable's boat crane. There's a smaller version of Indomitable's boat crane as well. There's also British Columbia's big crane. That glitched. Creston cranes. Oh yeah, big crane, St. Law. Another good one. Alberta's crane
Stable.
shouldn't count.
She's quite stable.
Alright, so I've
Without
just stuck a bunch
speed.
of cranes on the stern. I want you to come over here and have a look. What should our boat crane be?
Turned her into a repair ship.
Yes. What should our boat crane be?
Well, St. Lawrence crane is tall. I think that looks good for a boat crane. You know,
Yeah,
British
maybe
Columbia is just a...
maybe oversized.
Honestly, I'd like place them right next to the funnels and kind of get them as
Okay.
close to the funnels as possible.
So let's try this. That's St. Lawrence's. Let me get British Columbia's. I'll get British Columbia's on the other side. British Columbia's much smaller crane, and then glitch out for me a little bit. There you go.
This is what I was thinking of.
Yeah. But the other thought is we go with the more British style crane from, or more British style crane like this guy. And this guy can actually elevate, and you can actually mess with the elevation of. But we could also
Feels
use
like
that as just the aircraft crane. Or, you know, we go with
yeah,
the
it feels like
larger...
an aircraft. It feels like an aircraft crane.
Yeah. That's fair. So you're thinking... Like, you're thinking St. Lawrence's crane here? For boats? But,
Long pole.
I mean, to be fair, though, if we place, like, 2 of these cranes down here, or maybe we go with the smaller version. Hold on. The, boat crane from Indomitable. We place, like, 2 of them here-ish. Or, you know, even delete this and, go back maybe to here. We can rotate this, so now it can access... Let me rotate it. You know, it can access boats over here. It can access boats over here. And it can access boats over here.
Okay. Though, couldn't the tall crane effectively do that anyways?
Yeah, the tall crane could, but I think going with the smaller crane might just look better for this. Maybe, yeah, I think it will. I think it will look more the time period, because the taller crane looks more old-fashioned, and... Actually, let me look at North Carolina. I mean, this crane looks more British, but it does look more similar to what North Carolina has.
I think the US did use just the big stick approach. It just had a giant stick. Oh,
Yeah, you
she's
push right
discovered
about.
her ability to to go backwards really fast. Tactical retreat.
Yeah, because we can just place the crane in the middle of this giant area. And, you know, swivel it back to grab the boats. Although it might be tricky getting them out if we do this. So then we place it more back here. Seriously, stop going out of bounds.
I'm trying to turn, but I'm dummy thick and can't. And I'm not turning very
You
fast.
can reverse.
Ew. Who reverses? Gas gross.
Alright, so just place the crane on that level, maybe. I'm thinking these smaller cranes are gonna work a little better than the giant ones.
Are we really just relying on the yeah, we are. Press F to pay respects. Can you use the rudder box? You're not to be.
Just reverse the boat.
Imagine when reversing, there's just this, like a truck. Beep, 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 beep. Like that.
My phone buzzed. I was just checking it. Did I receive? Did it say anything important? No, nothing important. All right. So I think we got the cranes in. We'll be able to place boats all around them.
You never go wrong with more boats.
Yep.
than
Saving
what you
her
currently
as
have.
is. I'm gonna like grab candy or something here. I'm gonna be right back. She is looking pretty good though.
The aft superstructure needs to be.
Yeah, aft superstructure needs to be done. I do think we probably need a little bit more work on the funnel still. I mean, that's something I'm gonna have to do.
I'm getting tired though.
I'm starting to feel that, but you know, let me get the candy. I'll be back, and we'll do a bit more.
I mean, I do have work.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. You know, I'll do a bit more, and then we'll end at some point in the near future. And I'm not gonna grab the candy right now because I want to get this done. I am feeling slightly inspired to do it.
3-point turn in a battleship. Or battle cruiser.
Battleship.
Fast battleship.
Yeah.
Does make 30 knots.
She has good armor though for a
A
FBB.
hood.
What?
Hood.
No,
She's a
no,
hood.
no. She's got better armor than Hood. She's got like what, 15-inch all and nothing? 14, 15-inch all and nothing? Oh, 17-inch belt. 17-inch belt.
Christ.
Yeah. 17-inch belt. All or nothing. Only 4.5 deck though, so not the greatest of deck armor, but very good belt armor. But Hood only had like 12 inches, so. And this is, 17 inches of 1930 armor. Right. Type in pole, get the alloy pole level 4.
Navigation from the conning tower is awful.
Hmm?
Navigating from the conning tower is borderline impossible.
Oh yeah, it would be. Just because of how we have her set up. I'm checking out Vanguard's mast for some inspiration here. I think these are actually supposed to be cables, so maybe using these as proper. No, I think they are proper supports, not cables. Their cables are really strong cables. Okay, there we go. Just trying to figure out where about these should go. So yaw is that way, pitch is that way. We'll do that the same on both sides. Screw it. Okay, so that does kind of need to be there. Although this is technically more parts saved, so. Okay, so we can do this.
Standing on the deck, it feels like we're only I'm only a meter away from the sea, but that's not the case. But it feels like I'm about to be dunked at any moment.
Oh, I see the Crescent back over there. Not Crescent, the Oliver class, sorry. I have so many DDs and so many of them are like the same tonnage. Crescent was another one. I will say, it is harder to build when you're moving.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell her to stop real quick.
Uh, there we go. Left, right, scaling. God, what are you doing, game?
Manitoba's huge. I didn't really think about that until I started walking on her deck.
Yeah, I mean, what, she's about the size of an Iowa?
Yeah.
She's a big ship. Big boat. I'm gonna use the word thick.
Good.
Probably use the word thick.
Oh, yeah, that's why the AA doesn't work. There's no... Wait, there's ammo storage. Yep, there's no missile controller, so that's why the torpedoes aren't firing. I'm honestly completely creatively nuked right now. I have no idea what to do.
Okay, I'm trying to think. I mean, you could start blocking out some of the aft superstructure.
I'm going to just use this Vanguard image I have, and oh wow, there's like no superstructure back there. Why?
And like a NorCal or something could work too. Or the aft mast still exists. God, I can't get away with that. I can get away with this. Okay, yeah,
Honestly, kind of angry that Vanguard was just like scrapped.
Yep. Should have been preserved. Like so many other ships. Like, okay, I feel like there are situations where I wouldn't be mad that she was scrapped, but with so little else preserved,
Yeah.
that's kind of the issue.
Was something Rule Britannia be copyright?
I don't know, but I don't want it played on stream, so.
Fair enough.
Down.
I am going to block out in the most literal sense and just use full blocks for things that may even... Yeah.
This. That looks pretty good.
I don't think it was a good idea to put that AA director down the center line.
Which one?
The AA director you have sitting over the main battery director.
Why?
Because I'm trying to figure out how to stick 4 on.
Well, we have 2 on the sides and then one on the aft superstructure. My
Yeah,
thought is we have them on 2 poles. Because you see how I have it on a pole?
Yeah.
We can copy and paste that pole like a side of either funnel. So we don't need them on the aft superstructure. We have that whole kind of boat area where they could fit in somewhere. I kind of want to get the boats in place first so we have an idea about where we can put them. But yeah, we can do 2 there and then have one, main director and an AA director on the aft superstructure.
I'm going to be blocking out in a quite literal sense and just working off what looks kind of right. This will not be a traversable space, and I don't care. Sorry, do you need to undo
Nope.
that?
It's very fixable.
Okay.
Okay, I'm starting to get some lag issues. And an error report, and I'm going to save the vehicle before anything else starts going wrong.
Oh, yeah, we had an entire stream go poop because of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's avoid.
Oh, you've been here for longer than 5 minutes and you ain't got your points. I'd have to check what the points are here. How that works. Oh, piece didn't have color.
I'm thinking we could have AA directors, because there's a lot of anti-air firepower around the seaplane. Oh, wait, do we have a seaplane hangar?
Nope.
Dang, because the superstructure is perfect for that.
Yeah,
Like-
Manitoba did not get one of those.
That seems so weird, but okay.
Because Slash did not
you
build
could-
them that way.
You could easily just, like, extend the superstructure out into a kind of a square.
Slash
go.
didn't even
Hang on.
initially build the Manitobas with a aircraft catapult.
Okay.
Just
wow,
let that set in. And I do remember these things were very weight restricted. It might have been, I think he was trying to get something and just couldn't. Oh right, they had speed engines as well. If you're starting to notice that there are a lot of questionable design choices in this design, you are not alone. These were definitely not perfect ships.
You guys notice.
Manitoba's had significant flaws.
And integration.
I mean, despite having significant flaws, they did work really well in combat. I mean, these were workhorses of the Navy. I'm trying to think like what the World War II equivalent would be. Because the US Navy didn't really have battleships which did a lot in World War II. I guess like the IJN, the Congos did stuff. So I guess maybe these would be kind of like our Congos, except, you know, not fragile.
Exactly the opposite of fragile.
Yeah, very well protected. A lot of downsides, but very well protected.
Do you want me to make the joke?
Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, I walked right into that one.
And thick.
Oh. I thought you were gonna go. I thought you were gonna make a joke about protection.
Oh, nah. This is family friendly stream.
Since when the fuck was this a family-friendly stream?
Enough. Also, I love how we just have a mess of cranes on the stern. I like to imagine this is what they set sail with.
God. All the cranes. You might want to remove those. It's just like,
Nah,
oh,
keep it.
we have all these cranes astern, you know? If they're on board the ship, at least they can't damage the ship when the floating dry dock sinks. Maybe Kuznetsov could learn a lesson there.
You see, Russia, just put all your cranes on your ship.
Yeah.
So when the when the thing holding the crane sinks, it's not the dry dock. It's your carrier. Big brain.
Yeah. We are the biggest brain admirals here. Put us in charge of all of your navies.
Yes, this
Oh,
is a
come
threat.
on.
Did you need that?
No, I didn't. I'm just getting annoyed because I'm trying to duplicate something. There we go. I was trying to duplicate a mimic and it wasn't working.
Okay. I got a place for a secondary battery director or main battery director. And perhaps a couple SecBat directors. But I assume they didn't have those.
They did have SecBat directors, but I would assume that they wouldn't the SecBat directors be working on the main director?
Yeah, but there's space for SecBat directors, so I placed them down for the sake of there is the room.
I don't think we need it.
I think we do, because we got the room. It would make the ship look nice.
Eh.
I need to save that main battery director. Whoa, boy.
I mean, we can place other stuff down there too. Not
Main
like we're out of
director-
options for stuff to place down.
How many directors did she have, by the way?
Two. Two
Okay.
directors. That was kind of our standard, so... Like that, two directors was something I was guilty of doing too.
Yeah, I usually do 2 directors sometimes too.
Three directors can be better, but yeah, we went with two.
I've been playing a little Naval Art recently, and all my ships have 3 directors, or a lot of my ships have 3 directors. It's a very fun game, by the way. I think the astern director may be taller, maybe higher up than the main director.
Yeah, that's possible.
Yeah, it's a meter higher up. I'm going to change that because that looks really awkward.
Lower it down a bit.
Yeah, by a block.
I mean, you could lower that whole superstructure thing you have there down by a block too. That might look a little better.
Yeah.
So the forward funnel is getting, or not forward funnel, forward mass is getting built.
that stupid sound of my dreams. Just the pop of blocks being deleted.
Those must be some pretty weird dreams you're having then. Right. There we go. Over to the little spotting platform where that radar is. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna elevate it one block above the spotting platform. So this is... Is that Creston or is that Cote St. Luke? Yeah, Cote St. Luke's look better. There we go. Let me see that image of Vanguard I pulled up again. Yeah, I think that'll help. As long as I can get some other details in. It's a nice looking ship, thank you. Yeah, I've been working on her for a while. Need to stretch. I'm gonna save, make sure she doesn't accidentally, have anything happen, because that would be bad. I
go.
need...
Just dropped the
What is it now?
room by a block, and I think it looks good.
Prefab mode. There we go. Okay, so I need to add on these side things to the mast. I forget what they're called. I don't know really what they're called, but she needs them. So here, reduce the scaling. Maybe about 0.2. It's just mirror. Instead of doing anything weird, just add this in as a decoration. Change decoration, move. Where is it? Oh, yeah, here. Forward. And then move you forward. And now that's fixed. Actually, no, I screwed this up. Should get rid of that. Take you
I
back
need to
down.
get an airplane thing. Aircraft crane.
Yeah, we do need one in there.
How will that be set up?
Well,
You know
we
what?
can... I don't know. Oh, you have that crane. That's one crane we could use. There.
An asymmetric crane layout, maybe?
Yeah, we could go with an asymmetric crane layout back there.
That's just no. It hurts to look at.
Symmetric?
The asymmetric layout, yeah.
Okay, so you want to go with something symmetric. I do have the aircraft crane from Prince Edward Island I could place down, too.
Could you? I want to copy paste that.
Sure. Give me a moment.
Also, I'm gonna have to be heading to bed in about 30 minutes. So.
All right, that's fair. Let's try to get as much done as we can in the meantime. There's the crane, and you can angle that up and down as much as you want.
Sweet, thank you.
Probably to about here. That? It's a kind of oddly shaped forward mast, but it's not terrible. I mean, I think, yeah, get some more supports in there, and get some fences, and I think we're good. I think we'll sell it. I do think one thing we could do around this director here, and let me actually just check this, because we need to make sure that we have the rotational room to do it. Barely. I kind of want to stretch it out a little bit, like this way.
I don't think there isn't any room for a crane.
Yeah, it's kind of an issue. You're probably gonna... I mean, to get a crane in, it's probably gonna have to be on the side somehow.
Considering maybe even cranes, as much as it's gonna hurt, are a bad idea. As
Okay.
such, I'm
I
going
have a
to
key
extend.
stuck down. I think it's my shift key.
I'm gonna be extending the. I'm gonna be
Okay.
cringing as I do it, but I'm going to be.
Okay, okay, my shift key is stuck down. What the? But it's not. There we go. What the hell was going on there?
What?
I just had a weird from the depths glitch.
Oh.
What?
Never before have I wanted to die so much. Oh god.
Okay, you know what? Okay, that does clip, unfortunately, so... we probably have to do this. That.
There's some sort of collapsible aircraft crane.
I don't think there is. I mean, if you want to have that crane there, you can elevate it a lot, but that would block the director. Maybe you go with that other crane you have. Again, and just do it symmetrical. She needs storage for what, like 2 planes? So one on the catapult and one off the catapult?
I'm thinking actually both can be stored off the catapult. I just need to figure out how.
Yeah, that's fair. Just where to put the cranes, or cranes, and how to
Well,
do
I
it.
need to know how large the seaplane would be.
Yeah, that's not been built yet.
But there's room. There's definitely room for 2 boats or
Oh,
planes.
planes.
And I think I've properly incorporated in the uneven aspects, so it doesn't hurt me on a physical level to
Yeah.
look at this crane anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I would probably lay the crane... Ooh. We need to lay the crane in some way, too, when it's not in use. Like, it looks fine for servicing stuff, but we gotta have it somewhere when it's not in use, and I think that's the current issue. Because if we lay it kind of backwards, it interferes with one of the turrets. One of the secondary turrets. Although, what if we move that secondary turret? So you move it here, you lower down the actual crane elevation.
I don't think it actually does.
Oh yeah, we could actually just leave it like that. That's fair. Just leave it in that position, or even adjust this a little bit.
We'll see. I mean, I could probably angle this a bit
Like
more.
that. But yeah, we could do that.
See? There you go.
That works.
Good.
She's definitely developing pretty well so far. I think she's currently down by the bow, though.
Yeah, it might be.
Yeah, I am liking how she's looking right now. I think I'm finally starting to hit my groove a little bit with the superstructure construction. Although, there are still some things I need to add in, like, say, this piece right here. Yeah, that's fine. But I'm actually going to do one here. Oh, God, I misaligned stuff. No!
Press F to pay respects.
Okay, so this piece is here. Oh, it might be okay. I might have gotten away with this.
One for you meddling kids.
Oh, I see. I see what I did wrong.
So fixing the bow heaviness? Not really, no.
I need that there.
Supposed to be a bit heavy anyways, but I think that's a result of the PID not being set right. I'm gonna check first. Break it later.
Alright, so then you need to be a alloy triangle plate. Play with mirror, we're good. I need a little bit of a tube, I think, here, but I need to be careful. Because although I want to do supports here, I want to make sure that they don't interfere with the director. New decoration, alloy block.
Yep,
Color,
she's down by the bow.
yeah, color 3.
A lot of ballast work going on in the bow anyway, so probably why.
Yeah. We can always adjust it later. And our forward director is still functional.
Good. Good. Save real quick.
Okay.
So, bit of an idea.
What?
We have an extension on the left, which has the crane. We kind of have an extension on the right, which has one of the seaplanes, kind of folds
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, we could. That might be a good idea.
That would help visually balance out the ship a little bit.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right on that.
I'm gonna do that then.
Right. Me trying to figure out where to put all these stairs, so we should probably have like one set of stairs here, maybe? 100% though, this should be a set of stairs. Although, I'm gonna hold off on that for the moment. Okay, that can work. Okay, that'll work well enough. Place that there. Actually, I'm going to do a little bit of an outcropping here. I don't know what goes there, but I think it'll look nice.
I like that. That's a unique float plane hangar or area.
Oh yeah, that is. I think that'll work. I think that'll work well enough. I mean, at some point we gotta get a float plane built, and I probably want to talk to Gaming about how to do that. Because I know he's better at building planes than I am. Ooh, do I want to do like wrapping some of the superstructure around the funnels? Well, like some of the platforms, I should say.
I don't know. I think so, though.
This. Or maybe I won't do it on this layer. Oh, that was
So,
stupid of me.
should we make the aft mast higher? Since that's how Vanguard's was?
Well, I mean, we can also look at, say, North Carolina's, which was lower. So, you know,
Fair
Vanguard's
enough.
is higher, NorCal's is lower, King George V is lower, Iowa's is lower. So, we could do either.
Okay.
Jeez. I'm liking the forward superstructure look now. I think this is what I'm doing here is helping to sell it a little better.
Something keeps setting the aft turret to no turn speed.
That's strange.
Yeah.
From the Depths multiplayer, everyone. Wait, what is with this angled door? The door frame isn't aligned.
I tried the best I can. I tried the best I could with that angled doorway.
Like, the door's not even in the doorway.
It's close enough. Oh, yeah, you're on the other side. Look in the port side.
Oh,
Starboard,
that works
starboard side.
perfectly, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Let me apply that with mirror. Oh yeah, that's still not working. There's no mirror mesh. Oh, I bet the bulkhead door itself is the problem.
Yeah.
So,
FTD everyone.
I think this is just gonna have to be something where you figure out how to reverse it. There's no mirror mesh for that bulkhead door, so. There we go.
Yeah, go ahead.
I just looked at that and noticed it, and I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on here? Oh crap. That should probably be fixed.
Side profile is coming along quite nicely.
Yeah. She's looking much more complete than she was before.
Mm-hmm. Kind of reminds me of an Iowa with a less solid mass.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of part of the look idea.
Take a picture of this stern section because I think that's just a really cool look for the stern.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty neat. You can build up a little bit more above that with the AA director. Yeah, she's looking really nice.
I mean, there's no detail to the actual aft superstructure yet, aside from like
Yeah,
the actual tower.
I'll have to get to that at some point.
Yeah, I don't know what you're thinking about for it.
Yeah.
And it's happened again.
Oh, the turret?
Yeah.
Maybe that's something I just have to fix in single player. You're probably gonna have to remind me about. Because I'm forgetful. Okay, so that would go along here probably with a slope, and then here, back here. Right, let me get this piece. All right. Actually, no, I probably shouldn't grab that piece. I should probably grab this piece over here. Okay. Oh, right. Why am I doing that? I should be using these
Doing
instead.
quick speed trial.
Okay, seeing how fast she goes.
Yeah.
Alright, what piece am I thinking of? I'm thinking of grabbing a piece like... piece here? Yeah, that piece.
The 50s refit, honestly, just like sounds like fun to do. Basically, hey, we're gonna rip out all these 40 mil AA guns
Not many of them.
and replace them with 3-inch
I think
guns.
12... No, it wouldn't be 3-inch guns, it'd be like 20 mils.
Well, if I remember correctly, 3-inch guns were kind of a thing for AA.
Well, I mean, wouldn't those count as heavy AA?
Well, yeah. I'm
Yeah,
talking about like 3-inch autocannons, but I guess there is an actual
yeah,
50 refit for Manitoba.
yeah, that wouldn't happen. I mean, the 50s refit, it would be, you know, rip out some of the Bofors and strap in some more Lickens, basically. I think that was when I realized that the meta was actually, you know, use light anti-aircraft on your larger ships. And that the medium anti-aircraft is really only good at shooting down planes, while the light anti-aircraft is good at preventing your ships from being hit by anything. So that was kind of that realization. Okay, there we go. That's a lot of work done on that forward superstructure. I'm saving. And forward mass, that's... I mean, other than fencing on the mass, it's looking pretty complete for the forward superstructure. I mean, we're still gonna need anchors, we're still gonna need deck clutter, there's still a lot we need. I'm still kind of partially needing to get back into the proper state to do this. I think we still need to make our torpedo launchers look better.
Yeah, do you think enclosed or open mounts would work?
I think enclosed, because we'd be using oxygen torpedo tubes.
Okay.
Okay, what did I... Right, sub-object mode. I need to place something down for you here, and that is the horrendous cursed thing that is my, where did I put it? Would I be my normal somewhere? Or maybe I did put it in my Canada folder. Where is it? Oh yeah, stock 20mm but cursed. Is this the good one or is this the bad one? That's the upside down one. That's the bad one. Where's the good one? That's torpedoes, Tor radar. I don't know what Tor radar is. Oh, that's probably one of the boats. Toronto's radar, yes. So I have the stock 20mm but cursed. Not gonna be this, is it? No, that was an early prototype. Let me see if it is somewhere here instead. Where are you? Oh yeah, stock 20mm V2. Alright, so this is designed to have a pole go directly underneath it. Like, this. But this is the best light anti-aircraft gun I can give you. On the stern.
Okay.
Make sure you
Bit
save the
cursed.
correct sub-object, but...
It is a bit cursed, but... Alright.
It looks... put it next to a normal 50 cal.
Stock 20mm V2 elevation only turret.
You need to make sure you grab the right turret, though. If you grab the right turret, it'll be facing forward. If you don't grab the right turret, it will not. You grab the right turret, good. Yeah, put it next to a normal 50 cal and you'll see the size difference.
Give me a second.
And why I custom built this. Unfortunately, the gun shield elevates with the turret. Which is a little annoying, but who cares?
Someone does. They're very angry. As a result.
I am happy with this, how the sights turned out, though. Getting mimics that small is a little challenging. Oh yeah, the most cursed part is the fact that the bottom of it kind of comes through when it's pitched up at a high angle and down. I couldn't really avoid that with the size I was working with, though. Guess maybe there would have been a way to derive something where you have a pole sticking down and then you have the elevation only turret and then you smartly align the gun in such a way. It might be possible. Although I think that would function. Maybe I should try that at some point. Which would make it harder or impossible to detect the motion. Although it would, the problem is it wouldn't let you put it on top of a plate. So that's why I didn't do it. That makes sense.
Oh god, I have like no room left on my computer.
Oh, your computer's running out of disk space?
Yes.
That's not good. Hey, we need to get some stuff up here at some point. Okay, so I can start working on some of the aft superstructure here. I'm thinking. Or, you know, I could start placing some boats down. Alright, so... No, I actually don't want sub-objects, I want prefabs. Keep getting those mixed up. Okay, so which boat is this? That's that boat. It's gonna need a recolor.
Yeah, you want to see something kind of cool?
What?
Hold on, let me actually put it somewhere noticeable. Look on the aft superstructure.
Okay. Oh, projector?
Yeah.
Okay, I only see
Hold
the
on.
projector so far.
0.95. Let's see.
Oh, I saw something. Oh, is that your language thing you're working on?
Yeah.
Oh, neat.
Do you know what this says?
No clue, because I don't know how to read it.
Manitoba.
Oh, nice.
No, it's technically Manitoba because there's no actual
No actual
N.
M sound.
Yeah, I thought for a second combining P and N to be like, oh yeah, totally Manitoba, but that would be dumb. But yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Very historically accurate.
Yeah, Canada so use that language. This boat is colored weirdly, so I think this needs to be a gray. So I don't have all of
Oh god.
everything
Yeah.
adjusted properly. That'll work.
90% of the time spent getting this little image to work was actually just saving it to my computer and then finding it. Because Discord, if you try and post a transparent image, doesn't do that. Flipboard doesn't save images as transparent for some reason.
Alright, I got the first couple boats. Should she have like 4 of these motorboats? Or maybe 3 of them?
Yeah. With a couple just auxiliary boats.
Yeah. We could have one there.
Yeah. They're just like, what is the definition of a launch?
Lifeboat 4, which I usually use for this. Lifeboat 4 is tiny though. Wait, Lifeboat 4 is really tiny, right? Yeah. Lifeboat 4 is like a couple of man boat sort of thing. Lifeboat 3 sucks. Lifeboat 2 isn't bad, but this might be one where I have to lower it down a bit. Actually, you know what?
Which do you think would be a better approximation of M in a language? N or B?
Probably N.
Hmm. I think I might just need a, an M in the language.
Are there languages which get by without an M?
Yeah,
So you might
but
not
I
need one.
can't. Well, I haven't needed one so far. Though there aren't there aren't many characters or consonants that the language has they can kind of flow through. A lot of them feel like they start something.
Ah,
Anyways, if you want to keep that little Manitoba thing in the back,
I'll
that's
probably.
cool.
I hate to say it, it'll probably eventually get removed. Just even though it's a cool detail, it might be better on the inside somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that now. It's a fun Easter egg for someone to find. Oh, I should probably. Okay. Alright, I'll go stuff it somewhere and not tell you or show you.
Okay.
So people on stream can you'll find it when uh you'll probably end up finding it when are you ever gonna post these ships on the workshop?
Don't be surprised if I do at some point. I'm definitely thinking about it, but I just haven't gotten around to it yet. Alright, so we got a little boat here. And I'll
I'm
place
not gonna
down.
have enough time to sleep until I'm not gonna have enough time to sleep for work if I keep up.
Yeah, so you're about ready to call this here?
Yeah.
Alright, let me just quickly get these couple of boats in.
I said the superstructure is looking really good now.
Yeah, I'm happy with it. I'm happy with how she's looking. You know, 1 to 2 more streams and I think she's done. So as I say my goodbye, all work has ceased, I assume.
What?
So has all work ceased for now?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have her saved. So with that, I get this nice little view here. And hold on.
Oh my god. I didn't
There we go.
realize how wide the ship was.
I'll get this nice little view as I kind of do my start to the outro. So, thank you everyone for watching. This has been No Name 117 Spore and YoBeefJerky, continuing to build Manitoba. This battleship will be done hopefully relatively soon. You know, a couple more streams, she'll probably be completed. And yeah, if you happened to like that, links to my Discord, YouTube, and Twitter are down below if you're watching this on Twitch. If you join the Discord, you can get notifications on future live streams. And also hang out. YouTube is where I upload old streams. I haven't done it in a while. I need to start doing it again. I have a backlog. And Twitter exists. If you happen to be watching this on YouTube instead, then the YouTube link would be completely redundant. The Discord and Twitter links are still there in the description below. However, there is also a link to my Twitch, which is where I originally live stream all these. And am, for me right now, currently live streaming this. Although for you, for the time you are watching this, I would not be live streaming this because how that all. Why am I explaining this? It's blatantly obvious. I don't know, it's late. So thank you everyone for watching, and I guess with that, we'll see you all next time. Ish. You gonna say bye too? You wanna do my
Yeah.
long bye? You
Nah,
wanna
not
do it?
yet.
Do you wanna do it?
I'm getting a new headset soon, and I'll do it then.
Okay. Alright. Turning to the bye screen. Bye! And good night to you
Ears are
too.
ringing.
What?
My ears are ringing.
It's loud, I take it.
Very. Oh my god. There's still a little Kilroy on the bow.
There is, I haven't moved it yet. They can't see it though.
Oh my god, there's... The ship is covered in Easter eggs, and I love it.
Yeah. Well, it's probably better to keep them internal, but I do like it.
And it's period accurate.
Yeah.
Someone probably... I imagine maybe someone just drew Kilroy on the bow of the ship, and...
Probably.
I don't know, out of
gotten
humor,
painted
the
over.
crew has... Out of humor, the crew has maintained it. Because, why not? It's fun.
I don't know.
Fun,
Well,
stupid little traditions are the heart of a navy.
yeah, but I don't know. I'll probably still remove it because I mean we gotta Gonna show it off, and somebody could spot that in the images I'd take. All right. With that, that kind of brings out that post-buy part. All right, bye. I always like doing this.